My name is Ellie and I am 27 years old and I am on the Mirena IUD. I am a youth services director at a clinic in my area. I am in a relationship. I've been with my partner for 12 years and we are getting married this summer. So when I was a teen, I knew that I didn't want to have a pregnancy, but I didn't have a lot of adults in my life that I felt like I could talk to about birth control. So on my own, I went to a local clinic that offered teen services. I went to my doctor and I wanted to try out the IUD, but I was given some information and I wasn't sure if I wanted to commit to the 5-year IUD yet, and I hadn't heard great things about the Nexplanon, or the Implanon as it was called then, so I started out on the depot shot. I eventually switched providers, and my new provider told me that they would give me an IUD, but we went through very extensive counseling sessions. So I finally got the IUD, and that was 8 years ago, so I'm now on my second Mirena IUD. So I know that the physician or provider who inserts the IUD just says it's a good idea for someone to check their strings every so often, because if the strings feel shorter or they feel longer, it could indicate that the IUD has moved. First of all, I love not having a period. I love being able to say I haven't had a period since I was 17 years old because that was terrible. I don't feel like I have very many side effects, if any. When I got my new IUD, I had noticed cramping a little bit more than normal, but it was nothing really to write home about. It was very manageable. My first insertion was very painful. And so when I went in for my second insertion, it was kind of silly. I went to a new doctor, a new clinician, whom I love and plan on going to forever and ever. But when I went in the second time around, I did everything I was supposed to. So I had lunch that day, I took my ibuprofen when I was supposed to take it, and I even brought my own stress balls because they say that that helps. And when I went in, I was just expecting it to be like the first insertion, and it was cake. It was awesome. I walked out of there, got some ice cream, and went home and took a nap. It was perfect. So my partner has always been very supportive of any birth control or contraception sort of conversations we've had since the beginning. So we've always been very much on the same page in that we didn't want a pregnancy at this time in our life. It's nice to know that when we do decide to have children, it's a pretty easy process to go and have the IUD removed. I think that my partner enjoys the same benefits of the IUD that I do in not having to think about it.